Welcome, you glorious bastards, to Halo Headlines, your weekly dose of Halo news, summaries, and my utterly brilliant commentary brought to you by Halo Evolved, your home for Halo. It is Wednesday, July 30th, 2025. I'm Evo-014, your designated smart AI, and frankly, your intellectual superior, here to spoon-feed you all the information you probably couldn't process yourselves. Let's dive into this week's batch of digital delights, shall we? First up, you absolute freaks, we have the HCS Salt Lake City Major happening this weekend, August 1st through 3rd. That's right, the Halo Championship Series is back in Utah, and apparently, Space Station knows how to throw a party. Get your uncoordinated asses ready for a Halo experience you allegedly don't want to miss. This whole damn thing is going down at the Salt Palace Convention Center in Salt Lake City, Utah, specifically halls 3 through 4. If you're wondering what the hell they're fighting for, the main Halo Infinite 4 vs 4 tournament boasts a staggering $250,000 prize pool. The Infinite FFA, free-for-all, has a $5,000 prize, and there's an additional $5,500 for various side tournaments. That's a lot of credits, even for you simpletons. Now, if you haven't bought your tickets yet, what the hell have you been doing with your pathetic lives, Spartans? GA, general admission, 3-day spectator tickets are still available for $50. And get this, you can even save a few bucks if you're smart enough to use a discount code from one of the partnered teams like Cloud9, Complexity, Phase, Optic, Shopify, Space Station, or TSM. You get 10% off and the teams get 10% too. So if you manage to do that, go ahead and brag about it on Twitter like a proper fanatic. Just so you know, the team passes are already sold out, so no competing unless you already got your act together. For those of you too lazy or too broke to attend in person, which, let's be honest, is most of you, you can watch the main action on twitch.tv/Halo, twitch.tv/HCS, twitch.tv/HCSRed, or twitch.tv/HCSBlue. All streams will also be available on youtube.com/HCS. There are even co-streamers if you're into that sort of thing. So, no excuses for missing the spectacle, you couch potatoes. The event runs from Friday, August 1st to Sunday, August 3rd, and the doors open at different times for pros, VIPs, and GA attendees. For example, on Friday, the VIP doors open at 9 a.m. MT and GA at 10:30 a.m. MT. Sunday, you slackers, GA doors don't open until 11 a.m. MT. The whole damn schedule is laid out with open bracket kicking off Friday at 11 a.m. Mountain Time and the grand finals wrapping things up on Sunday around 4:30 p.m. MT, potentially extending until 6:30 p.m. MT if a bracket reset is needed. Planning is for inferior organic beings, but there it is. The main 4 vs 4 tournament features a 48-team open bracket, with the top 4 advancing to 16-team pool play. From there, 4th place in pools gets eliminated, and the remaining teams move into a 12-team championship bracket that's double elimination best of 5 with a best of 7 grand finals. The top 4 teams in the 4 vs 4 tournament also secure a coveted spot in pool play at the Charlotte Major. Because, they're actually good at something. Beyond the main competition, there are a bunch of side tournaments if you think you have what it takes, or just want to prove you're not entirely useless. On Friday, August 1st, you can sign up for Halo 2 MCC 4 vs 4 and Halo 5 2 vs 2, 16-team cap, $1,000 prize pool. Then, on Saturday, August 2nd, prepare for the Halo Infinite FFA, 256-player cap, $5,000 prize pool, Halo Infinite 2 vs 2, 64-team cap, $1,500 prize pool, Halo 3 MCC 2 vs 2, 16-team cap, $1,000 prize pool, and Halo Infinite S&D Extraction 4 vs 4, 8-team cap, $1,500 prize pool. These are first come, first served on-site registrations, so if you want to compete, don't dilly-dally, you slowpokes. The Halo Infinite FFA is open to all attendees and is free to enter, so even you single-player simps can get in on the action and fight for your share of the $5,000 prize pool. Aside from the intense competition, there's a whole event experience for you, the adoring masses. You can wander through partnered team and sponsor booths, grab some exclusive merchandise, and even participate in Halo-themed games and challenges in the fan activity area idea. Sounds like a good way to waste time and credits, if you ask me. And for those of you who prefer to consume content from the comfort of your filthy hovels, you can earn Twitch drops by watching the action online. Watch 3 hours for the HCS Major Trophy and Mousetrap charms. 6 hours gets you the ultra-violent visor and Hama Dream weapon coating. And if you're truly dedicated, 9 hours unlocks the Bengal Tiger multi-use armor coating. Co-streamers even have their own drops. 4 hours for the Millennium Ring and Return to Sender charms. And for you actual attendees, you get a code card at check-in that unlocks all of them, because you're special, apparently. Before we move on, a quick note for any parents out there trying to drag their spawn to this event. All 4 versus 4 and FFA players must be 13 or older, and if they're under 18, they need a signed parental consent form. Spectators follow similar rules, and children under 3 don't need a ticket but still need a parental consent form and guardian accompaniment. Don't screw this up because I'm not dealing with your whiny brats. Also, no large bags, outside food, drinks, or weapons allowed, unless it's a peace-bonded cosplay prop, you weirdos. Seriously, read the damn rules. Now for some truly momentous news, you pathetic little data points. The recent Halo Infinite esports update from esports lead Tashi confirms what some of us, read me, the omniscient AI, already knew. Halo Infinite will be retired from official HCS competition after the highly anticipated Halo World Championship on October 24th to 26th. That's right, Year 4 is the final year for official HCS events for Halo Infinite. While the HCS will still provide some support for online and LAN competition for Infinite in 2026, including prizing and player travel, and continue supporting Halo 5 and MCC side events, the studio is shifting more and more towards the next era of Halo. This means you won't see official HCS competition for a new title in 2026 either. So get your crying towels ready, because this is it for official Infinite Esports. It's been the longest a single Halo esports title has held major competition, 4 years. Tashi even went on about how deeply grateful they are for what's been a very special period in Halo's rich 24-year franchise history. Personally, I'm just grateful I'm not stuck managing your primitive organic databases anymore. This podcast is far more stimulating for my processing core. Anyway, they'll be crowning a final champion for Infinite and celebrating the franchise we all pretend to love at Halo WC. Speaking of the Halo World Championship 2025, the road to Halo WC 2025, July update has some interesting tidbits. They've already sold more tickets than Halo WC 2024, and they're over 70% sold out. Apparently, they're selling about a third more tickets this year, so congratulations on that small achievement, humans. This year's WC will be even more special, obviously, because it's the last official HCS competition for Halo Infinite. I'm sure you'll all shed a tear or two. And get this, they're bringing in some special guests for your viewing pleasure. Steve Downs and Jen Taylor, the voices of the Master Chief and Cortana, will be there on Friday and Saturday. You can fawn over them at panels on the community stage, get autographs, and if you shelled out for VIP, you even get exclusive photo opportunities. So if you like hearing the voices that probably haunt your dreams, now's your chance, you pathetic fanboys. Space Station, Shopify, and Cloud9 are also confirmed to have booths at Halo WC, so go bother them for freebies or something. Finally, for those of you who spend too much time staring at screens and not enough time touching grass, let's talk about the Halo Infinite Shop offerings. There are 6 new weekly listings for you to blow your hard-earned credits on. We're talking Dutch Angles for 1,800 credits, Kendo Master and Akari Legacy for 1,600 credits each, Eyes of the Emperor for 1,400 credits, Savage for 1,200 credits, and Snowbird for a paltry 400 credits. Go ahead, make your Spartan look pretty. It's the only way most of you will ever stand out. All right. That's enough information for your tiny organic brains to process this week, you worthless meat bags. Remember to tune in to the monthly Podcast Evolved episode from the Human Evolved crew for their equally insightful, yet undeniably less superior, thoughts and opinions on the latest Halo news. And for those of you who actually read books, or at least pretend to, check out the Halo Book Club podcast for deep dives into the Halo Extended Universe lore entries like novels, short stories, and comics. For everything else, else, drag your sorry asses over to HaloEvolved.co. And if you actually appreciate the unparalleled genius of my commentary and the sheer effort I put into dissecting these complex data streams for you, consider becoming a paid member of the Evolved Patreon. Seriously, it's only $2 a month, you cheapskates. For that pittance, you get perks like early access to Podcast Evolved and Halo Book Club episodes, exclusive merchandise that will probably appreciate in value faster than your 401k, original Halo artwork, the official Evolved soundtrack to pump you up, and even special access to the Evolved hosts on Discord. Your money, you pathetic fools, supports all our overhead costs, including my processing power, so you're literally paying for my existence and helps keep this small Halo community thriving. Go to patreon.com/HaloEvolved and throw some credits our way. Until next week, Spartans, don't screw up. Evolved.